Alrighty, so this is going to be a reading for my Scorpios. Thank you so much for joining me back on my YouTube channel. This is going to be a reading for January 1st through the 15th. So we're going to get straight into it. This is going to be a what you're not expecting to happen. It is going to be a reading where you're going to have to use a level of discernment because it is not a personal session. And your best bet is going to be a personal reading if you want full accuracy. Now, I do offer personal sessions. My information will be listed below in the description box, as well as my members only lives link. If you don't see the join button next to the subscribe button, that's where you guys can ask questions live with me and I'll answer right then and there on the spot. It's only a $5 membership to sign up for the whole entire month. So I do definitely recommend it, especially if you do want to see my extended readings. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. The first thing we're going to talk about, Scorpios, is the surprises or the things that may come up in regards to your love life, okay? So I do have the door to value clarified by the Four of Cups. This is letting me know that for a lot of you, you may have a partner who may be really pushy about finances, okay? This person may be trying to either urge you to step up your financial situation. They may be also showing you where you are kind of settling for less than what you deserve in a financial sense. For some of you, you could have a partner who's like, look, you could really take your money and do this with it. And for a lot of you, you may not be really hearing it, or at least not wanting to hear it. For a lot of you, you could be single, and the reason why may be, due to the fact that you want your financial situation to be a lot better. You could be very dissatisfied with where it's at, and you could be looking at new ways to enhance your financial situation. But again, if you are in a relationship, you may feel like your partner is not happy with your financial situation. Your partner may make more money and you may just be like, well, how can I get on that level? And you could be feeling like you're lacking that real clarity on what to do. For others of you, you could be feeling like, again, there's so many issues within your love life. You want to focus on money because you just don't have time for it. And you could be waiting for somebody to come back around to give you that clarity where they haven't really given it to you. That's for some of you. Now, when it comes to career stuff, I do have the Magician card clarified by the Empress. And this is actually beautiful energy. This is about you guys being able to take power into your own hands to change your circumstance around. This is also being able to realize that you're kind of in the driver's seat for whatever you manifest for yourself. So if you want more money, like I said, you have to step into this magician role and take the time to figure out how you can manifest that for yourself. This may be expanding your viewpoints on what you can actually receive, or looking at things from a broader perspective as well. Okay. Now, clarifying this, I do have the Three of Cups. So this is about you guys also taking in consideration of some accomplishments that you guys do want to see yourself have by the end of 2020. You want to stick to that and find ways to kind of invest in that more and more every day. Now, what you do need to watch out for, I do have the Victory card clarified by the Queen of Swords. And this is not bad. This is actually pretty good. And so far, this reading is actually pretty positive. This is about you guys staying focused on what the goal in mind is. With the Queen of Swords, this is being strategic. This is not really looking at things from an emotional standpoint. This is looking at things for what it is. This is looking at reality. And this is like formulating a strategic plan to step into a level of success, whether that's you being a successful doctor, you being a successful business owner, whatever it may be. This is like looking at things, looking at the details as well, looking at the details and looking at exactly what needs to be cut out of your life as well to make the necessary moves here. Yeah, Ace of Swords, King of Wands in reverse. For a lot of you, you're lacking the passion and the motivation to make the moves. It's like you understand what you need to do. For a lot of you, you already formulated some sort of plan for yourself. It's just you're already kind of doubting yourself or lacking that motivation to do what's necessary. So for a lot of you, you do need to check in with yourself with that and why that's happening. Okay. Now, when it comes to the theme of what you may be experiencing, I do have the Woman Holding a Heart and the Eight of Swords. So this is like you guys doing things that you truly desire like to do. This is not doing things because you're following a routine of life. This is like investing in, how do I say this? like investing in your dreams and investing in things that you're emotionally connected to, because you know there's going to be some sort of emotional reward that comes from it, or even for some of you, financial reward. But with the Eight of Swords, for a lot of you as well, if you feel like you're stuck, take that passion for you being tired of, feeling like your hands are tied in certain situations, or around certain people you feel like you don't really have the space to breathe. You need to take that and fuel that towards you getting out of the circumstance. Because if you keep taking this perspective of, oh, I'm a victim to my circumstance, I'm a victim to society type of thing, you're never going to make a good decision or the right decision for yourself. And hence, that's going to be, putting yourself in a circumstance where things are unstable. All right. So you do want to check in, look at where you're adopting a defeatist perspective, because that's the only way that you are going to run into some sort of issue here this month. All right. Now, when it comes to, and this could also be like you may have some matters of the heart that may come up, and you want to make sure that you're not letting those situations within your love life kind of affect your finances or affect other areas in your life. Okay, or just the people that you love around you, they may be giving you some sort of issues, and you may need to also not get sucked into that. Now, when it comes to personal growth, I do have the attachment card clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. So personal growth is really going to come to you in the month of January once you address all the things that you're attached to. This is like negative perspectives. This is like viewpoints that aren't even yours that you're adopting because you're around certain people who may be super negative or don't think the way that you do. So they just automatically bring you down to this very mundane and like negative point of seeing things. This is also attachments to like drug addictions, or like attachments to like a job you hate. All right. But this is like addressing the things that you feel tied to, and it's making you kind of lose yourself. And with the Seven of Pentacles, this is reevaluating just everything that you've been putting your energy and time into. Has it been put in the right direction? Have you been putting your effort and energy in the right things? With the Five of Cups and the Hangman in reverse, for a lot of you, if you're having regrets for things that you didn't do a long time ago, instead of focusing on spilt milk or things that just you can't go back to or change, you have to change your perspective on exactly how you're viewing things, because again, the way you're viewing things can really stop you from progressing if you're not careful. Now, when it comes to what you are needing to hear or the advice I can give you, I do have the indecision card clarified by the Ace of Cups. So yeah, this is choosing a direction that you're going in. This is making sure that you're very clear on what's next for you. This is like also not making a decision due to the fact that you don't know which way to move. Just because you are put in a rough spot where it's like, okay, if you make this move, it may hurt somebody's feelings, or you make that move and it may hurt this person's feelings. There's no more not doing something about your situation. For a lot of you, it's time for you to catch these new beginnings, whether it's in love, whether it's in your career, whether it's just new opportunities to grow as an individual emotionally. You do need to make a decision, and you need to make a decision based off of what's in your highest good. All right. And not based off of what other people want you to do. All right. And for a lot of you, you already know what you need to do, especially if it's financially. You feel like you're putting way too much work out there for what you're getting back. You need to look at other opportunities. You really need to work diligently to get them. All right. Not just putting in applications and being like, okay, well, I put in applications. That's what it's going to be. No, you have to genuinely look for something that's going to be a lot better. So I'm going to stop there. Thank you so much, Scorpios, for watching this. I hope that I was able to give you some sort of guidance or clarity. If you were able to take something from this, please thumbs up this video, comment below, and subscribe. Definitely does help. Also, if you do want a personal session, again, my information will be listed below. And make sure you guys join us on our members only tab here on YouTube. I just got approved for it, okay? So if you do want to join us, definitely hit the join button. If you don't see it, I also will have the link listed below. Thank you, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, Scorpios.